Welcome to Hack Central Tutorials. Today I will show you how to organize and automate your Gmail box using labels and filters. But first, be sure to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell so that you see more videos like these. Also remember to like and share this video. Now let's get started. Okay, so this is my box, and today I want to filter two sort of emails. So correspondences coming from LinkedIn as well as correspondences coming from Fiverr. So you can basically reach this option using two methods. You can either go over here in this menu, click more, scroll down, and then you'll see manage labels. Since I don't have any labels, I can then go to create new. So I'm just going to go to create new. I'm going to call this one Fiverr. Go ahead and create. And I'm going to create another label. I'm going to call it social is create. Then I'm going to create a new one called and then I'm going to next go on the social pages. So when we go ahead, so we're gonna go over here now and see all the labels. So here are the labels over here. So now I have Fiverr, which is a label to itself, and then over here are additional buttons that you can use to label it. So you can choose a color, for example. There we go. And social pages. Alright. And then there's LinkedIn under here. Okay, so now what we're going to do, another way to get to creating a label as well is, say I've got this. So another thing I can do is go onto LinkedIn and then create a label up here. See the labels icon, and then go to create. But I already have a label. If I didn't have a new one, I'll just go to create new. But I do have one, so I'm going to put it to Fiverr. So what that just did is this email alone went to Fiverr. So that's when you're already in a box, you have checked a message and you realize, oh, I want to send it to a specific label, to a folder, and then it goes there. Now, the next thing I want to do is manage labels. And then you can also get to this menu using the settings button. So you're going to see all settings, labels. And you can it shows you all the labels. You can show or hide them. And here is the Fiverr label, and it shows you that there's only one conversation in the Fiverr label so far. Right, and then obviously there are other options, and you can also edit from this menu. So if you go edit here, you can change the name of the label, or you can nest it under another label. Right, so we hit cancel because I'm not going to change that. Now I'm just going to go back to inbox so that we can use this menu to manage the labels. So I'm going to scroll down to manage labels. So you see we came back to the same menu that we had arrived at from here, the settings. But instead of just labels here, which is just basically listing the names, now I want to add filters. So you can either filter to forward a message. So if, for example, I want to send emails automatically to another address, which happens, then you can set this up to add a forwarding address and then creating a filter. We're not going to do that today. Today we're just going to filter this box. So now that we have our labels, we want to go create new filter. We're going to do the Fiverr one first. So all the things from Fiverr, any email from Fiverr I just want it to filter it to this label. And sometimes you may want to choose options like if it has an attachment then it goes there, if it doesn't then it doesn't, or if it doesn't include chats then you can say if it doesn't have. So if you don't want certain emails from Fiverr to go to somewhere, like for example if it doesn't have payment in it, you put that word payment. If it has the words then confirm payment, then all the payments would go into a sort of payment folder, or it has the words receipt, then everything will go into like a payment folder. So you can determine if you want to separate emails according to category, or you want to separate emails according to the name that is coming from or the email address that is coming from. So I don't know if Fiverr uses different email addresses, so I'm just going to put Fiverr. So anything that contains Fiverr is going to get filtered. So now I'm going to create filter, and I don't want it to skip the inbox. You can mark it as red because then you don't want to read it, but I'm going to apply a label and I'm going to put it Fiverr, and you can add a category. So normally Gmail has these categories on top. On the top of the page here there's promotions, social updates and so forth, so you can put that in that category. I want to keep it in my inbox. You can also choose never to send it to spam. You can also choose to delete it. Like you can do that for like for when I get emails from Amazon, but I wouldn't want to do that. It would have to involve like words like promotion or sale, right? You can also say always mark as important or never mark as important. So it's up to you. So down here, if you go ahead and do create filter, it will only filter one email that it applies to, or it won't filter anything at all if you haven't selected anything. So if you came here from this menu, then if you hit here, none of the things are going to get filtered. But if you hit the here also apply to filter, and it tells you the number of matches, then you can create filter and then everything gets filtered from the past to the future. So if you don't click this, it only filters future emails coming in, right? So now we want it to apply to past conversation, so then I'm going to hit create filter, and now everything is in one place. So now when I go here on the Fiverr, I'm seeing, oh wow, what's this LinkedIn thing doing? I'm seeing all the emails from Fiverr. Not sure why this is here. Oh, because I mislabeled it. So like this happened, I could just hit the X here and then it leaves, it goes somewhere else. So that was an error. Alright, so now I want to do a second filter. So now I'm going to go back to this menu I went before, see all settings, and we're going to go filters, and we're going to create a new filter because this time we want LinkedIn. Again, I just want to filter all LinkedIn messages, but in particular I want to filter words, has the words message from, because conversations, notifications about conversations happening on LinkedIn, and then it applies only to 5 conversations because I only had 5 messages from someone. And if I hit that, then I go create filter. Oh, sorry, I need more actions. I need to mark as red. I want it to skip the inbox. When I skip the inbox, you're all going to go outside the inbox and only under the label. So then I'm going to hit that and then choose filter, create filter. Right, so now if we go on the LinkedIn, you see all of those. If we go back to inbox, now all the, except this one. So this one got lost, but because it says message to you. So I could also edit the filter. So because it missed this one, I could go ahead and edit filter. So I'll go here, click more, manage labels, go back to filter, and this one I want to edit. So I'm going to say message only, and then hit continue, mark it red, apply to the 5 conversations, update filter. So all of those should be in now. So when I go back to LinkedIn, all of those messages are here, and they are no longer in the inbox because I decided to archive them. Now, if you notice, we didn't archive Fiverr, so the label is there, but it's still in inbox. But because I decided to send, even though it skipped this one for some strange reason still, then you can always fix this. But apply label LinkedIn and then archive, and it goes. So when you come here now, so you see all the Fiverr emails still, because this is all in one place. And then we've got LinkedIn. Okay, so not all the LinkedIn things are messaged because I did the filter with just the message. So if I were to go back and update the filter, so I go back, I say, okay, it's not doing what I want it to do, which it isn't. So I'm going to go back to edit. I'm going to take off this because it's too specific. It's not doing what I want it to do. I hit continue. I wanted to skip the inbox again. I want it to match to my previous conversations. Same as before, and update filter. So now it's applied to social pages. I also want to, it's actually in social now and not in inbox. This is going to move it to inbox. So I took off that. So I can choose to put them back, move them back to inbox, which they've moved back to inbox. And so when you go to inbox, you will see all of them reappear in inbox. And when you go to the LinkedIn label, they're also here. They get moved to I've just moved it to social pages. And then you can undo that by clicking, selecting all again. I'm going to move to and moving them back to LinkedIn. So now they're back in LinkedIn. I want to select all again, and I want to archive. So they've moved to archive. So if I go to inbox, I won't see any LinkedIn. So how I can find the LinkedIn things after they have archived is to go back to their label, and all the things that are marked labeled LinkedIn will be here. So that's it. So basically that's how you could create labels easily and filter, organize your email so that over here gets sorted with all the different files. So if you have files coming in from different categories, or you want to archive like we did today, a specific company that is emailing you, then this is a great way to organize your email box. So there you have it. Filters can also be used to organize mailing lists if you send to different sorts of clients with different needs. I hope you found this video useful. If you liked this video, feel free to share it and give it a thumbs up. See you in the next video.